Hello, I'm JezzaGaming and welcome back to Airport CEO. Now, before we get into this video, if you could be so kind as to like and share this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel and like what you see, as well as help me reach my goal of 250 subscribers by the end of next year. That being said, well, let's get into the video. Now, in the last episode, I made the, if you remember correctly, I made the decision of having a plan. So the plan was for all of you who didn't see the video, did see the video and just don't remember. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to unlock this tile here. We're going to move the mini airport over to here. We're going to make, once we've done that, we're going to then try and configure this to be the main terminal, or at least the entrance part, as well as configure it for everything that we need to actually run the airport. Then we are going to make, then we are going to do another episode where this is going to be the medium aircraft part, and then we're going to have a large. So at the moment, let's just max out the speed here. We have $2.6 million. So what we're going to do is now I'm just thinking, because that was the plan, but I'm thinking about the fact that, well, mind you, we want to make this a big terminal. So, you know, we actually might just change that. How big is the medium runway? Hang on a minute, everyone. I'm just going to quickly check how big. Oh, it's not that big. Compared to that, it's quite large. But compared to this, it's quite small. It'll be the large runway that we need to configure. A large could actually probably go here. This could actually probably go up here, which is what we might look at doing. Now, if we can do this, we might just wait to see if we can actually make it to $750,000 down here. If we can, what it will mean is that instead of us actually basically going all the way down to like $1 million, we can actually just use funds that we actually work and kind of we'd still probably go down to $1 million, but instead of us actually going under it, we might actually be able to maintain above $1 million. So we might just wait. Up to 730,000. Let's see if we're gonna lose it, because we are in negative at the moment. Well, we're in negative balance. Okay, now our hourly balance is now in the positive. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's just make sure that when the hour crosses over, yes, we lost 15,000, but we actually made just enough that it's not going to be an issue. Yep, there we go. What we're going to do is say bang. And just like that, that won't be an issue. We will make that back. Now, what we're gonna need to do is we're actually gonna hang on. Right, we're gonna put this. Let's see if hang on. So that's going upways, so let's go ahead and do this. Got heaps of space in reality, so we could probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 150,000. Yeah, do it. Do that, because in reality it doesn't actually matter. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go here where the other one, which we can't actually do at the moment. Okay, we can't get that one just yet because we actually need to unlock that. And I don't really want to do that just yet. So what I'm going to do is get that. Now this is, okay, so this has taken us down, but that's fine. Is that what we want? Yes, it is. 117,000. Now what we'll do is, really isn't going to be much for us in reality. Right, what I'm going to do is build a bigger one. Build a bigger one. Let's see. Now I could copy off this last. Can I do the same? No. Hang on a minute. Can I? Yeah, no. Okay, so this is a 5 by 25 or 2,000 meter square. So what we're gonna do is, well, actually, hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, yes, that one. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna say there. Right, so one square beyond it. Right, okay, so one square beyond it, which would be there. By 25. So that's the size. So we want to bring this to there. It's going to cost 300,000. Don't really need that many. Although we could always expand. Yeah, we could always expand. So what I'm gonna do is make this slightly bigger. 10 by, okay, so it's gonna be 400,000. Don't really want to do that. Actually, I'm gonna have to, because to do this, let's do that. It's taking more than I wanted to, but it'll be fine. Where is it? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'd be fine. 9, wow, okay, so hang on a minute. 9. Hang on a minute. 10, 11, 12, 13, Ooh. I can't. Ooh, okay. Hang on a minute. Yep. Okay, so, hang on a minute. We're gonna need to, hang on. We're gonna need to delete that. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's do there, leave that one in, that one. Okay, so we're only going to be able to have, well, that's actually not too bad, that's fine. Yeah, that actually works really well because we could actually have a baggage area right here. Can we? Hang on. No. Ooh. How big is the baggage area? We've got baggage. Oh, well, 5 by 7. No, okay, so hang on. So 7 by 5, 560. 9 by 5, 720. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on. We're gonna do this slide the first time. Right. We are going to. Hang on. Can I copy this? Not really. Although I can set this up. Okay, so that's the entire length. Okay, so that's the equivalent of that. So let's get that. Okay. Do this. I want to see all that. Yeah, it will. Although, hang on a minute. Confirm the size of this again. 9 by 5, 720. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. This. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves 4 behind. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 behind. Okay. That is good. So let's get, well, we can't actually build. Hang on. Let's look. Where is it? Let's delete. No. Delete that one. Actually, no. Don't delete. Add a gate. Can we add a gate? Kind of, not really. Add a gate. Add a fence. Okay, at the moment, this is going to be for add that in, add that in, add that in. Okay. Well, maybe I thought I was using the wrong runway. Okay, so the runways are hooked up. Well, not the runways. Those things are hooked up. Let's just go ahead and delete this. And let's get baggage in. Actually, that can go that way. Ooh, hang on a minute. Doing. Oh no, that leaves one. Okay, so I've got to work out where I want this to go. Secure zone. Let's build that up. What can I build that up? What floor am I on? The main floor, so why can't I build? Cave-in? Let's do this and do that. Wonder if that's actually going to do any good. And now that that's done, what we're gonna do is connect all of this. And I somehow managed to not connect that part. Right, now that we actually have an ID, let's go ahead and build. It's going to cost us $500,000. You know what? Let's just go down. How much does this use up? 2,000 for that. Okay. We're gonna do down. We're gonna do up. Is a little bit itchy and ticklish tonight. So we have a shortage of janitors and we have a shortage of staff. One's booking in. Once these get up and running, we're going to have a lot of passengers coming through. I don't really think it was the plan to have this many, but at the same time, it's a very small, these are very small, like, look at the size of this footprint compared to that. Think of it, look at, so in terms of the footprint for the small terminal, from here down to here is the taxiways gate of a small terminal. From here to there, well, it looks like a much bigger area, and it's only a terminal that's been built up for 2 gates. And we have 10 gates over here. It is a much bigger footprint. Although this is becoming an even bigger footprint, but even with that, once we actually get numbers like down here, we're gonna have 5, 10, 15, we're gonna have 20 small aircraft down here. Once this gets underway, we're looking at, we're not really gonna have that many because we actually want to have big aircraft. I think we have, we're gonna be having big aircraft, so we're gonna be having like A380s and 777, whatever the large aircraft, Boeing 747s, A380s, Boeing 777s, or whatever the big international flights are. I think it's B777, but I'm not entirely sure. I know of 747 and A380, but I'm not entirely sure what the other the other international ones are. But we're probably gonna have about 5 of those, only because they're such a big one, and they hold, from previous versions of the game when they were first introduced, they hold a lot of passengers, and that really kills this game. Like, the game in some ways is kind of thinking about now, like where we just dropped to 26 frames, and we're currently, we are pushing 60 frames, but it's currently sitting at 57, 58 FPS at the moment. Now, not that I have an issue because my computer's handling it. And like, I think it's more so the fact that I keep on jumping in. Like, it's not that bad of a game. Like, I'm not complaining about the lag. Because like I'm able to zoom in and zoom out without issues, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I kind of want a proper airport going. Terminals in different areas, transportation, well, not just transportation, I mean passenger transport over, that's all gonna be that's all gonna be that's all gonna be where's that? I don't even know what I was talking about. Paying way too much attention to what it is I'm doing here. We need small ones. This will help. Right, that's where I built those ones. we're currently handling 600 and roughly 600 passengers. It's dropping. Whoa, it just went up. It's starting to go up. So we're handling roughly 600 passengers at any given time. Once we get these up and running, we actually changed these over? Yeah, we did. What did I name these? That's hang on a minute. Small. Okay, so HV1. No, hang on a minute. HV5. HV1. HV2. HV3. HV4. HV6. HV7. HV8. You know what, I might just change these. HV9. What happened to SG10? Right, you're gonna have to be SG2, S1, S2, S3, SG3, SG4, SG5, SG6, SG7, SG8, SG9, and that works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yep. Right. So what we're gonna need to do now is actually get gates in. Gates and all the good stuff. Let's do this. Let's do this, do that. And you know what? Let's do this one. Where is it? Where is it? Information flight checking. No, that's desk. Okay, why did my thing just buzz? Okay, let's do this. Actually, no, I want to please stop doing it. That also needs to be inside a secure zone. So we're gonna do that. Come on. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go here. Let's do this. 1, 2. Let's duplicate that. 1, 2, be fine, which means now we can do this. Okay, now you are going to be, where have you done? There, 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 there. That's kind of been cut off, but anyway. Okay, now that we've done that, let's do this. Let's go here. Come on. Delete that. Because for some reason it just duplicated it all. Okay, are we actually making any money? Hang on a minute. Daily. We lost 500, 5,000. Oh, we're making, still making a bit. We actually dropped below. Well, we did drop below. What? Security officers. Oh, okay. Let's just go ahead and hire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what else are you doing? Passenger service. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should be fine for now. Okay. Now, question, are these gates configuring themselves? Because if they are, we've got a problem. No. Good. That's partly because I actually haven't configured them and I don't want to just yet. Okay, select it. Because we gotta do this. Well, basically every time I play games like this, I always butcher the transition between getting it right and basically just switching over and everything goes wrong. What I want to do is I want to... How many of these seats can actually... $1,000 double row. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. 10, 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Well, these flights do not take on that many, so 20, 40, 60, 80. We can probably get away with actually having good. Giving us much more room. Other things. Okay, so what's going on? We have 2 flights that for some reason... Checking discs. There aren't enough. Well, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. There aren't actually enough, but in saying that, eventually there will be enough. Now turn all these off. Let's connect one. Make sure SG9. Make sure SG9 doesn't actually activate. Dude, I don't want it to. Let's go ahead and hook these up because it's one thing I have, unless I have to do later. Doesn't need to be. We are going to need this to be maxed out when it is. Maximum stand it can be connected to, so we're going to need 2 because you can handle 12. So we're going to need 2. Well, we're going to need a really big one. Okay, well everyone, unfortunately, this has taken longer than I thought it was going to, so this is probably going to be another episode or 2 until we actually get this done. So we're just going to focus on getting this, because the more we focus on getting this all done, the better the airport's going to be in the long run. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe if you're in general like what you see, as well as help me reach my goal of 250 subscribers by the end of next year. As always, I'm JezzaGaming. This is Airport CEO, and I'll see you in the next video.